you're enjoying the Electric State background in the background. But what I'm talking about today is in Tales of the Jedi Episode 1. It's basically Baby Ahsoka. Like Baby Ahsoka is born, and it's the episode is about how she first uses the Force. Right? She first, spoilers if you didn't hear it. She first uses the Force when that saber-tooth tiger, yellow saber-tooth tiger, is about to eat her. She touches its nose and uses the taming, force taming, something like that, and tames it, and it carries her back to the village, right? But what I'm talking about is a scene where her mom takes her hunting, right? She is talking to baby Ahsoka, and this baby is under 1 year old, and this baby is goo goo gaga, and all that stuff, which is like, babies just say goo goo gaga and all that random stuff that they say when they haven't learned a language yet or put words together, right? So she shouldn't understand what the mother is saying in that scene, right? She's saying, "Look at the life." The mother's like, "Look at the life, baby Ahsoka," and she's like, "Yeah, yeah." She's whatever sound she does, but there's no way that baby would understand you, because if you look at what babies do in the first year, or what happens in the first year of life for babies, in the first year of life, babies go from babbling to playing with sounds, copying sounds and putting sounds together. First words might start at around 12 months. Baby Ahsoka is probably under a year or 12 months. Babies start understanding and responding to words in the first year of life, right? So they start understanding and responding to words in the first year of life, but baby Ahsoka hasn't understood anything because she's not speaking English or speaking the language that they're speaking. So she just goo gaga, and all that stuff, right? But they're able to understand like once, I guess later on in that year of life. But for Ahsoka, she hasn't even understood surprisingly anything, right? Or surprisingly, the show says, okay, she can understand that her mother's saying, "Look at the life," and she looks around and and also their baby's vision is developing, right? So the vision is developing while they're also growing. So her vision isn't going to be the best, right? But also when we skip forward a little bit more, when the mother shoots the deer-looking goat thing, basically a deer. Come on, Star Wars, put some more effort into making creatures. But when she shoots it, she hits it and she walks up to it and she says, baby looks away with this dissatisfaction. But there's no way the baby would actually recognize that because their vision is still developing, right? It's still developing. So she looks away like she's dissatisfied, and then the mom is like, she turns her head back like. She puts her fingers, I think, on her face and turns it back that way. Look at face deaf, face deaf. But there's no way this baby would understand, what she's saying, instead of just, oh, look that way. But there's no way the baby wouldn't like respond or anything like that. Would look another way or do this or that or the third. When I did research on it, as you keep going and I keep talking, babies are born nearsighted, right? And babies up until about when they're older or get past the stage of 1 year old, their eyesight starts to improve to near normal to basically hours, but they're basically nearsighted for a year, right? So they're nearsighted, so they can only see things really up close, right? So that baby Ahsoka would never really be able to see the saber-tooth thing behind her. It was pretty far away from baby Ahsoka. She would never be able to see probably that dead thing or see little flower things going off. But besides the point, she wouldn't be able to understand her mother. Like she has to try. Her brain is also growing as well, right? Her brain has to try to piece together, information and piece together the meaning of words. Not the meaning of words, but like piece them together. So when a baby starts speaking words, it's usually at random until they start developing it and they get older. But while that stage is going on, baby Ahsoka shouldn't be able to understand what she's saying, right? So, that's basically my problem with the Tales of the Jedi Episode 1. I like Tales of the Jedi. Good show. It did fill a lot of the lore plot holes that I wanted to really get covered up, and I wanted to be able to actually invest myself and actually watch it and enjoy that plot hole, and not enjoy the plot hole, but enjoy the plot and enjoy the stories that were presented in there. Ahsoka, you have Count Dooku with Episode 2, he was on Raxus Secundum. Episode 3, he was on Episode 3. What did he do in Episode 3? Episode 3, I think he killed Yaddle. And it shows turned to the dark side. Through Palpatine manipulating him, and then obviously episode 4, Ahsoka training for droids, but she's actually training for something that will help her survive in Order 66. So, but episode 6, obviously the Inquisitor, probably the sixth brother. She kills him, blah blah, goes on there from there. It's a good show though. But again, Baby Ahsoka, she wouldn't be able to understand what I'm saying. Like, there's just no way. But I hope you guys enjoy, and this got a good shot, because I hired him to kill this guy, but I'm gonna end it right here. Baby Ahsoka, come on, bro.